How's this? That light is nice. Is it done? How did you finish? Drop this finish.
That's ending it.
How does it look like this?
Because you got the light covering the
Thank you.
John.
It's Elevated Talk with Nandina Muhammad, Tuesday nights from 9 p.m. until midnight on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Here we go. Here we go. Well, what song we starting out with? Okay. Peace and love, everyone. Good morning. Can y'all do me a favor? Can you let me know if you can hear us clearly? Can you leave a comment and let me know that you can hear us clearly, okay?
So Zach, we're gonna do like a conversation about our weekends and we'll break it.
Okay.
I don't know if the fan is too loud on you.
You can hear the channel. Is that fan too loud?
Here's a team you can trust. It's the commentators, WVON'S exclusive group of thought leaders.
I feel like we're missing a sponsor. Unless they change. Is that it, you think?
No, that's what he said.
Yeah, it's usually 7. This is just 2.
You like this like I said?
We want to sit up the other way. I gave you all the stands. Okay. You want to turn them around? No. Okay. No, the light is good.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Chris Butler for Congress, Builders and Contractors of Illinois, and Youth Charter Schools.
Okay. Richard promotion.
It's T.O. Harding, Mr. Ceasefire on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
We love.
Hey. Amir, thank you for watching with me. Robert Cunningham, Vincent Walker, my cousin Stephen Ohio. Hey, y'all. Woo.
Yes, thank you, Chef Lee, for letting us know that you can hear us clearly. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Show y'all these beautiful people in the studio.
Hey. Hey.
Grand Rising. Wait till you see the guests. You're not going to see them yet. We ready. Happy birthday. Stevie Wonder, happy birthday. Thank you. I mean, I was ready for that. We're getting ready, y'all.
Hey.
I know.
We can't hear it. Hold on.
All right, DJ.
All right, DJ.
DJ Krissy in the building.
That's my DJ.
I'm about to DJ Krissy this morning. Can we hear some volume now? Can we turn that up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 93. Hey, DJ Krissy in the building. Whoop, whoop. Don't ever front on my team, y'all. Don't ever front on my team. Woo! We love you, Dr. King.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Grand Rising people. Hey! Hey to you. Hey to you.
It's my mama birthday today too, y'all.
Happy
birthday.
Kosi birthday, my nephew. Hey. Birthday, Kosi.
You know what it's like to be raised by a Capricorn?
My grandma was Capricorn. Well, she is, so. No. Yep. Grand Rising WVON family.
Yay! Grand Rising.
It is the 93rd birthday of
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes, mercy.
Reverend.
Thank you, Dr. King. Thank you, Dr. King. All your sacrifices, all your works. We thank you. And happy birthday to Dr. King.
Yes, happy birthday.
Wow. How y'all doing out there, WVON? Thank you all for tuning in with us this morning. We appreciate you all. We are here at the T.O. Harmon, Mr. Ceasefire Show, filling in with solutions only.
Yes.
How are you all doing, my beautiful co-host, Miss Chineze and Miss Krissy?
Doing great, actually. It's early in the morning, but you know we come with that great energy.
Yes, we do.
So,
Yes, we do.
Hey, I'm feeling great this morning.
I say.
I'm feeling vibrant. Just really appreciative of what's going on. We got a new moon coming up.
Yes.
And you know it's time to make sure you release and clear out the clutter. So
come on, that's exactly what time it is.
It is.
Now, Miss Krissy, can you share some things that you know about Miss Mogbo, so our audience knows? Oftentimes we talk a lot about the guests and what's happening, current events and solutions. We don't share about who we are. Can you give some tidbits about the system?
Well, if you don't know Miss Chineze by now, she is a powerhouse. Working with her day in and day out, it never ceases to amaze me how she just comes in and just comes with love and positive energy. With that, she does have businesses of her own. She does belly dancing as well.
Yes. Dramatic. Come on, let's do with that.
And just the go-getter, as she mentioned, it's early in the morning. We up in here full of energy.
Yeah,
so.
and beautiful and vibrant.
And bright.
Y'all did that.
Absolutely.
Let me just say y'all look wonderful.
Thank
you.
Y'all look wonderful.
You look great too.
Yeah, that's pink popping.
Appreciate that. Miss Chineze, tell us about the queen next to you.
Oh yes, of course. Miss Krissy, the heartbeat.
Come on.
Yes, so she is an amazing woman, amazing person. And she's a powerhouse also. She has several businesses too. She's very passionate about the children, very passionate about teaching, and also very passionate about project managing too.
Yes, she is.
And she's awesome at what she does. So, man,
I do my best.
Krissy. You do more than your best, you do your thing.
I do my thing.
Say thank you both.
Yes.
I'm just honored to be working with both of you all every day.
Including
the weekends. We work in the same office space together. Even when we're at home, we work from home together on different projects. So I'm honored to know both of you all. And part of today is about Dr. King, and not just his dream, but us being woke.
Yes.
And I'm thankful that I'm woke and y'all woke, and we help each other stay woke.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
I say to that, I appreciate both of you all.
Absolutely. And about Miss Africa.
Yes.
Let's not forget about Miss Africa Porter. Miss Africa Porter. What can I say? What can't I say?
What can you say?
Yeah, she is a $1 billion woman. Yes.
Absolutely.
She is a community activist. She is a writer. She is a producer. She is an excellent mother. She is all that in a bag of chips plus some. So she does her thing day in, day out for the people. She is one of the great connectors in Chicago. If you don't know Miss Africa, you sleep. You need to wake up. Wake up this morning.
All the way
Miss
up.
Africa Porter, she is just a loving soul on this planet, and I'm just so thankful to call her sister.
I appreciate you.
Yes. I'm gonna just add to that, very fashionista over here. As you see, she popping from head to toe. And always that person that's always looking for solutions. No, we're gonna talk about it. If it's a conflict, no, we're gonna talk about it. Not just sit here and allow y'all to fight or whatever, but we're gonna talk about it and be able to come to a solution like we're doing right here, right now. Right. So what are the solutions? And I know don't kill me, but she got them grandma vibes. You gotta go sit down somewhere. I ain't told you now.
Woo! That's not for real talk, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
I never take offense to it. I'm happy to be a grandma, and I'm loving my grandson, Kat.
You doing it well. You're doing it well. Okay.
I appreciate y'all. So we're gonna shout out our sponsors. Woo! Mr. Terry Bishop. Bishop promotes you.
Yes, he do.
We're here because of the one and only Mr.
T.O. Hardiman.
Mr. C's Fire. This is his show. He allows us to come in once a month, every third Sunday, to do our thing with Solutions Only. Chris Butler for Congress is a sponsor. Illinois Builders and Contractors of Illinois. Youth Charter Schools are also sponsors, and we're so thankful to have you all sponsoring the show today. At WVON. Thank you, Melanie Span Cooper, for your vision and for continuing the legacy of your family.
Yes.
We have a guest in the building.
Woo! Yes.
Come on, guest.
We talk about solutions. We talk about problems. Here, we try to focus really on the solution. It's hard sometimes not to talk about how we got into the issue we're in.
Yes.
But we do really try to focus on the solution. This brother I've known, I want to say all of my life, because I remember him when I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful that he's going to do this piece that I first met him when he did.
Ah! She put you on the spot already.
He's an educator.
Yes.
He's an activist. He's an organizer. He's a community developer. He is in the space of creating jobs. It doesn't matter if you are a paraplegic, if you are disabled, if you can walk with 1 foot or 2. He will help you get a job. If you want to work from home, if you want to do computer data analyst, whatever it is you want to do, he got you. Mm-hmm. How do I know? Because he done helped me. Look there. You want that extra 5,000 income a month? Look, let me stop and let him talk about himself. Mr. Geoff, Dr. Groove Watts.
Woo! Good morning.
How you feeling?
Let me do this before I forget, because every time I go and speak somewhere, I always on the back burner. It should be on the front burner is my wife. I got the best wife on the planet.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Come on, wife.
Mama Donna is the truth.
Right.
And this is for Mama Donna. I love her so much. This is for my Mama Donna.
Yeah, we just celebrated our 25th wedding.
Woo! Come through. Black love. Black love. Black love.
We went to the Sky game about 15 years ago.
Yeah, we sure did. We had a good time.
We did.
Yeah, we love the Sky.
The boys was babies. I remember that. I love y'all. And thank you. And Mama Donna. For real. That's for my mama right there.
Yeah. I wanted everybody to know that I appreciate being here.
Yes,
I appreciate Melody. I haven't seen her in years, but she knows me.
Yes, I know we do.
And I just also want to bring to the attention of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that his biggest contribution on this planet is not only the attributes that most people give him the accolades for. Mm-hmm. People leave out the fact that he brought a lot of people to Christ.
That's right.
He had people packed in the houses and they would hear the preaching, and a lot of people turned their life over to Christ. Nobody mentions that. So I want to make sure that everybody knows there are other contributions that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made that weren't civic. They ended up being spiritual.
That's right. That's right.
So the reason why I'm here is to talk about workforce and to talk about solutions, just like you said.
That's right. And first, Dr. Groove, tell us, how did you get started? Because when I first met you, we called you the father of Chicago hip hop. I mean, I was a young lady myself in hip hop, and I was promoting hip hop shows, working for the Source magazine, and I had to interview you. Yeah. I think I was like 17, 18. Wow. And you was that dude. I was honored. I mean, I was so nervous. I was like, I get to meet Dr. Groove.
I cut the second rap record in the city of Chicago.
You better tell me.
You better what?
We had the first rap record company in the city.
Yes.
I was the first black writer for Source magazine.
Woo!
Only should I say poet, because I went into poetry after I went into hip hop, but I'm the only poet who's been, and rapper who's been on in every major newspaper in the city, as well as being covered by WTTW. I've been on WTTW twice.
Wow.
And so two major TV stations, ABC and WVON. So, I've been around for a minute. I've cut a rap record called Super Rock Body Shop. It was supposed to be done in a Bootsy Collins voice. And turn on the juice and shock it to me. Like a baby in the cradle, rock it to me.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
And I was done with Captain Sky. You all know Captain Sky? Yeah. So, Daryl Cameron. And it's just been a wonderful ride. And this came all the way from 1979 until now. Okay?
Nice.
So, yeah, and now you said how I get started in business.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say it real. I hope I can make it quick, but it's really a long story. And that is, I started off doing poetry on the train.
Yes, sir.
All
I remember.
And I was doing poetry every year on the trains, and every time that it would slow down, I needed a job. So I would get on the second car and ask the people on the train to tell me where to go to seek employment. And they would give me leads. I would write them down on a notebook, and every year I would get a job.
Wow.
So one time I was at home and I heard a voice say, "You selfish." And I looked around, scared me to death. I heard another voice, the same voice, say, "You selfish." The Holy Spirit was letting me know. I looked at my book. The book was right next to me. I said, "Okay, guys, you want me to tell the people about me? Say ain't nobody gonna pay no attention to me on the train, telling them about no job." I went. I still was obedient. I got on the train and I asked if anybody interested in jobs. Pins started coming out. People was flocking, turning and disturbing the whole train, trying to get information on jobs.
Wow.
It blew my mind. So I started giving the information that I had already received.
Yeah.
And people started getting jobs. And they were looking for me. They started calling me the job man. Now they call me the plug thug.
That's right. Come through.
Come on with them jobs.
But that's on the street. They don't know nothing about that in the regular workforce. But I wanted to let you all know that this turned out to be so successful. Wonderful people like Linda Gordon who helped me to get more copies, and I started getting more sophisticated because of you ladies.
Yes.
The ladies would see me on the train and be like, "Wait a minute, baby, we can help you a little bit more." You don't have to just be howling out this stuff and telling people to write it down.
Right. Let me
We're
help
going to
you
get
with
you
that
a whole
presentation.
sheet.
Yeah, we're going to get you together like we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. We're going to get you all the way together.
So, the women tighten me up, and of course, I'm being upheld by my wife as well.
I say, Mama,
so I would do my poetry first,
Mm-hmm.
and then after I did my poetry, I would bring forth job information. I started passing out resources, and then people started bringing me people who had backgrounds on the train. So I would take the people who had backgrounds, and I would take them with me. They would get a one-day pass. The girlfriend or the mother would get them a one-day pass. And during the long time when I wasn't selling poetry, which would be from about like 11:30 to 2 or 3, we would look for jobs.
Wow.
And they always ended up coming back with a job. So the word got around that he helping people with background get jobs.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So
Yes.
they started looking for me.
Yeah.
And then they said, we're going to start telling people about you and what you're doing. We're
Yeah.
going to tell agencies. Well, of course, all the agencies, they wanted to look at me as just like a derelict, because I was doing poetry on the street. Not knowing that I had corporate experience. Not knowing that I had 4 promotions in 9 years at Federal Express. Not knowing that they looked at me in a hoodie and jeans and just, denigrated me a lot. So when they saw me, if it was a manager or something like that, if they had not met me, they kind of were kind of descending.
Yeah.
So I got called into a place, Circle. On 10 South Kids on the west side.
West side.
The first time I went in, the person who saw me like that, and they didn't like it. And I said, I'm never coming back. I ain't coming back up in here, but it was a Jewish woman named Marsh Brill. I'll never forget it. She said, like, I'm going to have you come up in here. We need you. And I don't care what she said. And she had me come in again, and I got interviewed by a great man named Lee DeFay. And from that point on, I started my workforce history, and that was in 2007. So after 2007, I know I skipped from hip-hop in 79, poetry in 1998. And by the way, she was telling you all about hip-hop history. We facilitated the first $4.3 million deal in the city, and that was in 1995 with the legendary Traxter when he had Twister,
Yes,
Do or Die,
yes.
and Stompers on his
At the
leg.
track.
Yeah.
So then from there, I saw that they were trying to kill us through music.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was so
Real
discouraged over how they tricked us and switched these lyrics around to
Yeah.
be denigrating the women, all the misogynist
Yeah,
lyrics,
yeah.
and tricking us by the beats so that we would fall in love with the beat as opposed to the
Right.
lyric.
Yes.
And I went into poetry because I wanted to get away from that.
Okay.
And then from poetry, I did poetry from 1998 to 2007. And I ran Christian Poet Society, some of the most wonderful people. A lot of times you all see Damon Reed doing all this artwork, the murals,
Oh
right?
yeah, oh yeah.
He was in Christian Poet Society.
Nice.
He's killing them now in the
Not
murals.
just he
He's
is.
doing
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
He's bringing awareness to all of the women who disappeared in the city.
Nice.
And Damon is a wonderful.
And Black Ice came through.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
No.
that's wonderful. That was wonderful. So I wanted you all to just know, I was catching you up.
Yeah.
And then from 2007 till now,
Mhm.
I've been doing workforce development. And
Nice.
we really focus on the 5 sectors.
Oh no, I want to make sure
okay.
people know the number if someone's asking.
All right.
773-591-1690. 312-591-1690. Those who want to know how they can call and talk to Dr. Watts. Go ahead. Thank
Dr.
you.
Groove.
Dr. Groove.
All right.
So what you Dr. Groove
Dr.
at
Groove.
the workforce office also?
They'll say Geoff Watts, but the people from the hood,
Uh-huh.
so they know both.
They know.
They know both. They say Dr. Groove, they still know. That's Geoff Watts.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Put some respect on his
Yeah.
name.
Right.
You better.
So I was telling you about, the focus is always for all industries is IT,
Uh-huh.
transportation.
Yes.
You have healthcare,
Uh-huh.
and you have hospitality,
Mhm.
and you have retail.
Okay.
So those are the focuses that any workforce developer has to have. You have to have some things in your haberdashery, in that hat, so that you can help anybody.
Mhm.
And then you have to be able to help somebody with no degree to PhD.
Got it.
So, and then we're dealing with people who have backgrounds,
Mhm.
all the way to those who have none. Right now, the word is justice challenged. Okay.
So that's the word for
What's
background?
Yeah, absolutely. Justice
Justice
challenge.
Justice
challenge.
challenge.
So let me ask you something, and ladies, please get your questions ready.
Yeah, of course.
There is someone that I know that recently came home,
Absolutely.
Justice Challenge.
Okay.
Now, when he calls you, sometimes we have the stigma, right? We want to get back to work, but we know we have the background of the Justice Challenge. Should he come with a resume ready? Should he come in suit and tie? How does that work?
Well, first it deals with your attitude.
Mhm.
All right.
Because
Say
your
that,
attitude
brother.
is your
Character
altitude.
development.
Okay, you have to make the transition from knowing that you're not in a big house no more. Now you back out into regular society, and there's certain nomenclature. You gotta know it. Then you have to be job ready.
Yes.
So, and a lot of times people get disappointed. They're like, I don't want to go through this. I don't want to have to get my resume ready. I don't want to have to learn that somebody's telling me that these are the etiquettes to get into the workforce, but these are musts. These are things that need to be done. All the way to the preparation of even being here. Like, for me to be on this show, me and my wife said, I want to be close. We got a hotel.
Come
I
on.
came over here yesterday, checked out the spot to make
Come
sure I
on.
was on time.
That's right.
These are things that you do properly for
prepare.
a job.
Yeah. To prepare for
You know,
yourself.
But a
Yes.
lot of times we don't have the mentors to teach us or
Right.
the listening ear to want to learn and want to do those things.
So, Doctor,
Yes.
you're telling me that you put that dashiki on the bed and you slept on the floor?
Ain't no way.
Old school.
You was ready. You was ready.
Ready.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So,
No, but I love that. You all took the time to stay in the city, in the area, to be close, to be here on time.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So
Early,
that-
I'm sorry, 'cause you came before me.
Yeah, and that speaks a lot to, what people have to do when it comes to preparing for the job force too.
Yeah.
You have to actually prepare yourself to, okay, what is the routes to get to this place?
Absolutely.
What are these people looking for? What can I do to better prepare myself for this interview tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Right.
That looks like go ahead and rent in that hotel, to go ahead to that space early to see what that looks like. What floor am I going to? All those things are very important.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I can more so be ready because I actually want this job instead of coming in thinking that I'm entitled to it.
Absolutely. And a lot of people do feel like they're entitled. So where I'm working at now, the Center for New Arrivals.
Okay.
And I know
I just looked into
I
there.
love
And
it.
he's giving me the parameters, and the centers has as well, to be able to navigate between a job page that I have called Employment Opportunities Network.
Uh-huh.
That
As
commercial
well
was
as-
there for years.
Yes, I've been building that for years. And also the parameters to be able to interface and be able to recruit for our company right off of that page. So it's been very successful and symbiotic on both sides, you know. And so I thank them for giving me the opportunity to be able to use that platform, but for the betterment of all of us. You know, so it's been a great ride doing that. And
We got a
working.
caller. We're going to get your
Yes.
caller. Come back to We got Jay on the line. Jay, you're here. What's your call, Jay? Thank you so much.
I just really want to get the number to talk to, I guess, he helps people find jobs. My ex-girlfriend, she's coming back to Chicago shortly. She's a very pretty woman, and people always mess with her. And she's looking for a job when she gets to Chicago, and she says she want to be downtown so she can get away from people because everybody always mess with her. If you can give me a number, and maybe you can help place her in a job.
Okay, I would love for you to. Can you do me a favor? Please tell me you're on Facebook. Just please tell me that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 24-hour access to me on Facebook. Okay, I want you to listen to me now. You get 24-hour access to me on Facebook. And it's the best way to reach me. And then you can leave a telephone number and a name. And I will give her a lot of suggestions, but she's got to be willing to take the coaching. And, you know, a lot of times people are not willing to take the coaching. So if I can at least give her the coaching, I can keep her from that umbrella. Let me tell you something. I am big on harassment. I am big on molestation and rape. And Africa Porter knows this. Those are my pets. Some of my pet peeves about women being harassed. As a matter of fact, if you go to my regular page on Facebook right now, you will see a post I just made about that same thing that you just talked about. It's on my story. So go and look at my story about women being harassed just because they're beautiful. And 2 or 3, 4 women that were mentioned were assassinated because of that. Got shot by men who were jealous and could not get anywhere with the woman and actually killed them. And I put that on my page this morning. It's funny that you mentioned that. So make sure, so I can be succinct, go to my page. You know, it's called Employment Opportunities Network, or you can join Geoff Watts, Geoff Watts. Go to Geoff Watts, friend me, put a message there so I'll know, and then I'll look at the message, then I'll accept you.
Wait a minute, sir. Okay, it's early in the morning, and you said all these letters, and I'm going to admit to you, I can't grasp all you said. I was really actually looking for a phone number.
I'm not going to give a phone number over the air, sir. I'm not going to do that.
Well, brother, we are thankful that you called, Brother Jay, and we're so happy that you called on behalf of the sister.
What was his Facebook again?
Geoff Watts.
WATTS.
No, Watts. WATTS. And then
Thank
I
you.
can help her because hopefully she can work from home. Okay?
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you for listening. Thank you so much,
Thank
Jay.
you.
All right.
Yes. It's real. It's real.
It is
Yeah.
real.
It
It's
is.
real.
I'm just
so
glad that he
thankful.
called
Workforce
in and said
harassment
something.
is real.
yeah.
Workforce harassment
Oh,
is real.
oh man. Especially it used to be in the security industry.
Yeah.
What they would do, I'll just give you one story. What they would do with women is they knew that women needed to have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So some of the account people that were in security, they would make sure to set women up and see if they were vulnerable to have sex with them to get a 9 to 5.
That's so sad.
And the women, I always be asking them, come on, sue, go to the EEOC,
Yeah.
go on and sue them.
Human rights.
But the thing is that they were scared. They were scared they may lose their job,
Right.
things of that nature. But they really actually needed to be in the 9 to 5 realm so they could go pick up their kids. A lot of them
Yeah.
were single. They couldn't work 2 shifts, all the time.
That
It
third
was-
shift.
Yeah, so
Right.
it was, that third shift, people fall asleep, get fired.
They
It's
do.
a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, and it's a shame that men would do that to women.
So let me ask you this:
Uh-huh.
what is the number, if you can, of people that come in that may not have qualifications but they need a job? Do you like resort them somewhere?
Yeah, I have various numbers.
Okay.
I have to gain permission to be able to,
Okay.
give people access
Okay.
to a particular number.
Mhm.
And seeing as though I was coming on the show and we were talking about certain things, that
Mhm.
access was not
Okay.
given. I'm not
Okay.
going to do it without, prior
Gotcha.
consent.
Mhm.
So I will definitely put it on my page, though. So
Okay.
if somebody wants to see Employment Opportunities Network, you can go to Facebook and look on the Employment Opportunities Network. I will post numbers that you can gain help on. And also, we do nothing but post resources
All
on my
day.
page all day.
And thank you for saying he has access 24 hours if he
Yes.
has to.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
That's
Absolutely.
nice, right? You have one for him, Krissy?
No, I'm just here, appreciating the space right now. I was gonna say that I think you should visit the Hip Hop Museum with Brian Gorman.
Oh, he's one of Brian's teachers.
I wanted to get to that. And I'm so glad. I was going to definitely give Brian a shout out, but
You haven't been there yet.
Oh, yeah.
well, you know
The
something.
Mini Hip Hop Museum is because of.
Okay.
It's just so
Let's be
funny
clear.
that you mentioned that my 25th wedding anniversary was at the Hip Hop Museum. And the award ceremony for people that are on this job page, which I'm having on February 26th during Black History Month, to bring appreciation to the people on the job page, which I hope I can mention real quick.
Yes.
But we're having an award ceremony for over 35 individuals, and they're bringing their significant others to be able to witness that. And they're just givers, and they've been doing great things on my job page, right? And it's being held at the
Hip Hop Museum. Okay.
So,
Brian Gorman in the building.
Yes, he is.
That brother there.
Brian is phenomenal.
Man,
He is phenomenal.
But something else that you have done at the Hip Hop Museum, you also do films yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Africa Porter's in one of them.
Wow.
You've been working on Africa.
Wow.
The guy was that was doing the editing went to Uruguay.
Wow.
And then okay. So we're
coming up on the break. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So we're dealing with that right now, doing the re-edit so we can get some things.
Wow. Stay tuned with us. You're listening to Live Solutions Only. We thank you for tuning in. We'll be back.
Thank y'all. Thank you for tuning in with us. Dang, it's 6:36 already.
Right.
I did. It did. It came out right.
Yes.
It did.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. You know, it's the blending.
So we gotta be our own makeup artist.
Alexa, play WVON 1690 AM. In WVON 1690 AM station from iHeartRadio.
Oh, were you saying that he was suggesting I read
Now listen to the top of Chicago.
And that he's able to communicate with you through
Oh, got it. Okay.
He said the right Lord need to change the curriculum too.
Hey Tia. Hey Sean. Hey Sheffley.
Chef Lee really be bouncing between all three of our. We appreciate you.
All right, we're back.
Woo,
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Solutions Only in the building with
Only.
Dr. Brew.
Dr.
Now, there was
Grub.
a time, I remember, I think Juice was strolling and John was walking. He was little. And we saw you at the Taste of Chicago.
Taste of Chicago.
Woo!
Now, that was some time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was some time
It was
ago.
when the taste was real safe.
Absolutely.
And
I used
everybody
to
was walking
perform.
around.
I used to perform.
You performed.
Sure
Speaking
did.
of performing,
Absolutely.
you know my action.
Oh,
Can you bless us? You did a piece. It was all about the continent.
Oh, okay.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh!
Come on with it.
Woo!
Naming African countries is the subject. starting with the Central African Republic, Western Sahara, Ivory Coast, Chad, Senegal, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, Egypt, Benin, Mozambique, Sierra Leone, Cameroon, Guinea, Bissau, Zaire, Swaziland, Sudan, South Africa, Nigeria, Congo, Morocco, Togo, Lesotho, Burkina Faso, Malawi, Djibouti, Zimbabwe, Mali, Burundi, Tunisia, Botswana, Gambia, Uganda, Angola, Rwanda, Libya, Somalia, Eritrea, Zambia, Mauritania, Kenya, Ghana, Liberia, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Algeria, Namibia, Nigeria, and these are the countries within the continent of Africa.
Yay! Oh, yes, that was powerful.
Yeah,
That's fire.
You put me on the spot.
Yes, she did.
And it's funny. I used to get on the train and
Yes.
teach kids 10 countries before they got to their next stop.
Wow.
Nice.
So we would do it
I
from,
love it.
let's say a child was not in the next stop, but I would say to 69th Street.
Yeah.
From 22nd, from somewhere. If they got off at 69th Street, I could teach children 10 countries right away.
Wow.
And then I could teach you. I'm going to teach you right now.
Let's go.
Okay, so here we go. I got to put this down.
Okay.
We were so blessed to be on that train that day.
If I put my hands up like this, this stands for Egypt. Okay?
Okay.
Because of the Great Pyramids, right?
Yes.
So that's one. All right? If I point to my two knees, that stands for Tunisia.
Tunisia.
If I point to my toe, that stands for Togo.
Togo.
And if I start playing the Congo like this, that stands for Congo.
Congo.
Right? So if I do this is what?
Congo.
If I do to my Tunisia.
Tunisia.
If I go down to my toe?
Togo.
And if I do like this?
Egypt.
Okay, so now you got 4 already, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then if I do like this stood for freedom in South Africa, Nelson Mandela. So I would do like this.
Come on.
Yeah.
South
South
Africa.
So now you got 5, and then I'll speed it up. This is a library book. This stood for Libya, Liberia, Niger, Nigeria. This would be the lion clause that came out. So Libya, Liberia, Niger, Nigeria. Come on. Libya, Liberia. Come on. Niger, Nigeria. Come on. Libya, Liberia, Niger, Nigeria. So that's 4, right?
Egypt.
That's 5.
Congo.
That's 6.
Tunisia.
That's 7.
Togo.
That's 8.
South
Africa.
That's
Africa.
9. Now I used to always have the kids crack up, and the mothers would just love this. I say, this is the only time you get a chance to be able to say this like this. We point back here, and it's a country called Djibouti. Girl, you got a big Djibouti.
You got a big Djibouti. I love it. I love it.
So funny.
Yeah, so they would learn those 10 just like that.
Wow.
Wasn't that quick?
That
And
was.
guess what? This is when Harold Washington was mayor, and we
Yeah.
used to go into the Chicago public school system
Yes.
and teach them math and geometry through poetry, and then they kicked us out. When Harold died,
Wow.
we got kicked out.
Wow. Hold on.
'Cause
we
that
gotta
was a
call
part
her,
of the
y'all. We
agenda.
gotta call her. Sister Drina. Is it Drina?
Hey, Dream.
You on live with us. How you feeling?
Hey, what's going on?
Good morning.
Yes.
I said.
I'm blushing.
I love her.
Ooh, you got it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
for calling in, Sister Drina. We got Brother Randy. How you feeling? Good morning. You on Solutions Only. Brother Randy, you there? Hi.
Hey,
How
how you doing?
you feeling? Peace.
Good morning.
If you're politically inclined, somebody, drugs, but all
feel that some of these things have had their place, but I think it needs to turn into boots on the ground. These politicians need to have their boots back on the ground. We spend so much time with the groundwork in city council that they're missing out on things that are going on. I'll give you an example. We ride the public trains all the time.
Yeah.
Cigarette smoke everywhere, smelling like weed everywhere. You know, on the trains. You know, things have denigrated to that degree, and they don't have boots on the ground. They're not cognizant, and if they are cognizant, it's from third-hand information. It's not even second-hand information. They need to get their boots back on the ground. They need to find out what's going on with the people, and they're out of touch.
I say thank you, Brother Randy. We got another call. We appreciate you, Brother Randy. You always rocking with us. We got Verse C. Did I say that right? Verse C, you on with us on Solutions Only. How you feeling? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to say, I tried to look up the guest on Facebook. I found his name. I don't know why he doesn't have a phone number. He sounds like a fake and a phony and a fraud.
Okay, I'm a fake and a phony and a fraud there.
We thank you so much.
I'm a fake and a phony and a fraud.
We thank you so much, caller.
Thank you.
All right.
Peace and
Dr.
love.
King Day. We all about peace and love over here.
All right.
We
Have a
thank
better
you.
day, brother.
Please.
Thank you so much. Yes. So sometimes, I don't want to dismiss the energy, right? Sometimes it's okay to acknowledge sometimes we have challenges, right?
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, we have situations like that, but we have to acknowledge them and then be able to move past them. But also, can you please spell your name for Facebook listeners? Because there are those who really want it.
Geoff Watts, Watts. Also, there's a job page called Employment Opportunities Network Chicago.
Yes.
Has a little dog as an icon.
Stop
And
it.
they can get on there and join the page so that those people can be helped.
Yes.
All right. So
Nothing fake and phony
absolutely.
here. This is real, and it's real serious.
And the energy in this room is
26,000
real.
members.
Thank you.
26,000 members doesn't.
Thank you. No one gets up at 4 o'clock to prepare for 5 o'clock to be here by 6
o'clock.
Okay. Nothing fake and phony. We do this.
Probably ready at 3:30.
That's the thing, that when people are challenged,
Yeah.
a lot of times, the only thing, the way that they can let out is to attack. And it's okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's to be an attack.
Come on. Look, if you ain't been attacked, you ain't doing nothing.
You ain't doing it right. If you ain't got haters,
Come
you're
on.
not doing it
Come
right.
on. It's
Look,
real.
and I
It's
want to
real.
personally thank you, brother. For everything that you've been doing and everything that you're continuing to do, because
All right.
people need these solutions. that
Yes,
you offer.
yes.
People are dying for the lack of knowledge.
That's
out
right.
here,
Absolutely.
and a lack of jobs and security, so they're out here doing other things.
That's
so
right.
I really appreciate you for coming on with these solutions.
Yes,
We
yes.
got
And
Brother
the
Versy's
resources.
back. Brother Versy's back. Brother, and the resources Krissy said. Yes. I'm so sorry, Sister Versy. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Grand Rising.
This is wonderful. I'm retired. I retired in 2009. And I used to take the red line train.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering, are you the young man that did the portrait on the red
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Sometimes I think about the days when I was riding the train to work and different ones. There was a man with the CDs in a suitcase. There was a man that sold the cute candy. But most importantly, the man that recited the poetry. And I think the sheet of paper, it may have been handwritten with Geoff. And I just want to say, God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you.
Now look,
So
that's all that
remember-
proof.
Come on.
Come with that proof.
You bring it back memories, and thank you so much. And I just want to say that.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
And if you ever got any portraits from me, they're collector's items now. People can't get them anymore. As a matter of fact, the person I was telling you who did the murals across the city for the women who are missing, he did 2 of my front covers on 2 poetry books. And those are collector's items now.
Wow.
So if you got poetry from me on the red line, you better hold on to them books.
Wow.
I love it. She went
That's
all the way
beautiful.
back.
All
My
the way
lady.
back.
And we got some trivia for you, Doc.
Hey.
Hey, Chicago is known for?
It's known for their big buildings.
Big buildings.
Okay.
Love it. Sneakers or gym shoes? What do you call them?
Gym shoes.
All right now, soda or pop?
pop.
All right, now outside. Are we barbecuing or grilling?
We cute.
Oh, we barbecuing, right? We barbecuing.
Okay.
And Betty White is invited to the barbecue.
I love it. I love it. Past First Lady Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. You better know it. I love Chicago because
it's diverse.
Diversity,
It's feel like
yes.
it's diversity.
We do
Segregated
have a
but diversity.
diversity. That's right. Your favorite Dr. King quote?
Ooh.
I've been to the mountaintop.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Okay.
I love myself because.
That's all I have.
Come on. I am the solution because.
God has put in me what to do to be able to assist people.
I say.
Yes, I say.
We really appreciate you for being here. I didn't want to rush that at the end when it winds down.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make sure we got that in because we really appreciate you being here.
You're making me think quick on my feet.
Man,
I don't want to leave out my family members or my mother.
Sir.
My mother had a stroke. And the people on the page pray for my mother. And I just want you all to know. Her right arm used to not have any motion. Now she has motion in her right arm.
Yes.
My brother and my sister have done an excellent job in working with her. And there is a degree of mobility, in her body. So I just am appreciative. I see it's another call out.
Yes. Mama D is on with us. We love
Mama
you, Mama
D.
D.
Come on, Mama D.
How you feeling on this Dr. King birthday? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. We love you and we thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mama D. We appreciate you for rocking with us.
Yes.
Brother Lionel is on. How you feeling this morning? Solutions only, Brother Lionel.
Just to add that fact support you and that group. You know, I worked a lot for 20 years. I know a little bit about the importance of workforce development.
Yes.
I just salute the young man for what he's doing. He's at the right place at the right time.
Thank you, brother.
Yes.
We appreciate you for all that you do.
It feels good when I get another male's energy and support, brother. I'm telling you.
Yes.
You know, I'm an elder. I think totally stand around the planet. I just want to try to pass the information on as God shows me. If I had my way, I'd have everybody out talking about Section 3 of the Housing Act and Urban Development Act of 1968, which required that all the money that comes from HUD that goes to all of these agencies like Illinois Housing Development Authority, CHA, Department of Housing, Concord District, Community Development Block Grant Fund, 10% of that money has to be given to low-income owned businesses. That's 80% of the median income. So I wanted to see the city and the state regulate, audit, and report on that money to make sure that it gets out to these people.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm on your team, man. So let's talk about that.
I love it, Brother Lionel. This is Brother Lionel that's known me all my life, that knew my daddy. Brother Lionel, is that you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I go back with her father so far. He was one of my first teachers. And I attended in 1964. He was Malcolm X, all of us teenagers. Cal Bass was there. And we all the way up until his transition. We stayed in touch and talked. I know he's looking out from paradise. So proud of the accomplishments of Africa. Another real quick thing. My grandfather was Dr. Edgar Daniel Nixon, the former lawyer, the railroad departed out of jail in Montgomery, Alabama. And also, he was the one that recruited Dr. King in Montgomery, Alabama as a boycott of the buses. And it's a long story. I go through doing Black History. I'm going to be talking to people about that. But
please do, Brother Lionel. You have so much history. And thank you for being you and everything that you've done. Yes, sir. Thank you for calling in with us.
Thank you.
Thank you
We
so
got
very
Brother
much.
Joseph on the line.
Please.
Brother Joseph, how you feeling?
Brother
You on Solutions
Joseph.
Only.
Yes, ma'am. I'll say this right quick. I feel good today. I feel like a drum with a hole in it. I can't be beat. The young man there, I give him some fun in there. God bless you. God keep all the angels around you and your family 24 hours a day. Now, I'm getting a little late there. But brother told me about the week of being want to be a fly on the wall. Fly's a nasty animal. With a nasty anything. I want to be an ant because the ant is flying and stays busy and stays on the go. What we get ready to do is start a third political party in Chicago, and we're going to get a little lane. And we're going to be very successful. What they're getting ready to do is try to run as many black people down in Chicago as possible. But no, we can't go. We're going to stay and fight. Because 2 men down there in Michigan, James Baptiste Chicago and Muscle Musa. Muscle Musa was the richest black man in the world. He had a gold nugget in his hand, big as your fist. James Baptiste Chicago got in a canoe, him and his wife, and sailed upstream through the Illinois River to Chicago to Wacker in Michigan, and put up this trading post there. And put
Trading post. Come on.
And I don't want to run the fence, ladies, but we got 50 black women in Chicago. We're going to stop a lot of killers and stuff like that. But we have to, anytime they killing plenty of black women in Chicago, we're in trouble. Guess what? We're going to do solutions. We're going to be successful.
Wow. Thank you, Brother Joseph. We got one more
Absolutely.
call and we coming up on the hour. Thank you so much, Brother Joseph.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you.
DuSable Drive is a situation now. We can drive and see it in real time.
Yes.
It was only 18 of us on the committee. We made it happen. I'm so thankful.
Woo, y'all
DuSable
did
Drive.
that.
Thank you
Yes.
for saying his name. And you walking in spirit today. Brother Mike, you on live with Solutions Only.
Well, number one, what you were talking about, just to end it there, I asked the mayor at a meeting, and I'm calling on all of Chicago to have the sovereign statue in City Hall, the founder of the city. That's what I really call about. Everybody here in the city of Chicago has recognized the lawlessness in the driving of blowing stop signs and red lights and just disregard for everyone. So that's going to be for everyone's project to see that changes. Because we said we need more boots on the ground. I think all
Yep.
being there.
That's real.
Gotta do that.
That's real. Thank you, Brother Mike. Miss Krissy, closing remarks and your reflections on Dr. King.
Man, there's like so many different things. Right now, I'm just really appreciative. I want to continue to just be a person that is about action and providing solutions. I know tomorrow, just, shameless plug.
Yes.
Tomorrow
Please.
we are going to be, we have a barbershop tour going on. It's called Man on a Mission. And we will be having the conversation, and this is all about men. It's men-led, but us women, we behind the scenes making things work so that y'all can do what it is that you do. So, yes, tune in to My Turn to Own. And tomorrow's topic is about Dr. Martin Luther King, and it is chaos or community. Where do we go from here?
That's right.
I'm just appreciative to be here in this space around individuals that's offering solutions, resources, and tools to be able to take things to the next level.
Thank you. We're wrapping down. Ms. Mogbo, give us your reflections on Dr. King.
Well, my reflection on Dr. King, I really appreciate, the nonviolent approach to getting things done.
But at the same time, sometimes we got to do what we got to do to get things done too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on both sides. I'm with Dr. Martin Luther King and my brother
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, we do
so
both ends. We don't
absolutely.
we do both.
It's
We don't
it's
That's
both.
right. We love
And
both.
Marcus Garvey.
Yes.
That's right.
That part. So I really honor the brother. Thank
Yes.
you so much, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King,
Yes.
for everything, Junior, that you've
Yes.
been doing for us. And also, thank you so much to our special guest,
That's
Dr.
right.
Groove.
Dr. Groove, reflections. Give us your last 30-second reflections coming up.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a chance.
Yes.
And I'm going to just go ahead and give them a number that they can call.
Thank you, brother.
But unfortunately,
That's the spirit of King.
I want to make sure that they know the
Yes.
separation of the two. But
30 seconds.
Telephone number is 773.
Yes, sir.
773 373 5700.
And can you send me that so I can put it on my page?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll do that. And
Okay.
then
We thank you for being our guest. Go ahead.
357-4191 is
Yes.
another number. 773 and then 357-41.
Thank you again, Melody, for being here and creating the vision through your family and your family legacy.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. King, for all your contributions. Thank you, Krissy and Mogbo, for being here, our special guest. Man, Dr. Groove, one of my mentors, and the Queen, Ms. Donna, giving her gift from the sister.
I will.
My favorite Dr. King is that understanding that as a little girl, I just knew my dad is my dad. It wasn't until I went to college, and then they had him come speak in my college, and my family didn't tell me that he was a guest speaker because he worked with Dr. King.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God. So, I mean, I'm just so honored. I'm so thankful. Something that my parents taught me that I tend to use a lot is so appropriate right now. It was said before Dr. King would speak all the time. I only have a minute. Woo! Only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. I didn't seek it. I didn't choose it. But it's up to me to use it. Give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute. But eternity is in it. Dr. King, we love you. Thank you for listening to Solutions Only, everybody. We love you.
I'm gonna just shout out that little button that you got on your head. That button on that hat. Thank you. Wonderful. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Peace and love.
Thank you so
It
much.
was lit. Now it's time to go eat. Hey. Hold on, we got. Let me show that button on that hat one more time. You know that button on that hat. Will you see what that says?
There you go.
Yeah, you heard that.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
All right, thank you.
All right, time for pictures and food. Pictures and food. Pictures and food.
Adams County Judge Robert Adrian says the 148 days that
Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, share. See y'all Wednesday, because your girl is back on the air, and I got none other than Mr. Hitch coming on in the building, the Love Doctor. I'm excited. You excited? I'm excited. Tune in Wednesday for Wind Up Wednesdays, and catch us next month. What is it? Is it February 18th? Our next Sunday, I don't know, but it will be the third Sunday. We'll be back here early in the AM. Hope to see y'all soon. Peace and love. Now, do I got people for you? We need to connect with you as far as our non-for-profit organizations, because I do work with teams, and my teams are always looking for jobs and money from me.